Okay, welcome to another video. We were going to go and spend a huge amount of time working on more jest testing, but there's some issue happening with Mongo Memory Server when I run tests that even passed recently, and the last thing I want to do is waste more time on testing. And I'm quite frustrated, to be honest, in that we keep getting bogged down on this, and I feel like we've got a good process for writing new code, but we're just stuck in this endless loop of trying to fix old code. So what instead we're going to do is we are going to explore a topic that I asked ChatGPT, which is to leverage this existing code as a submodule for each new and subsequent project. Basically, this authentication piece can become the foundation for all of the future projects that I work on. So I know it isn't finished, but yeah, for my mental health, I need to work on something that's a little bit more exciting instead of just getting bogged down in these testing issues. And I haven't done this before, so I'm really keen to explore how we do that. So I do have from our chat with ChatGPT some instructions on how to do this. I've never done it before, as I said, so that's what we're going to do. So to start with, we do need to commit all of our code and push it to our GitHub repo. So I'll say code ready for use as sub module. And then what we can do is just git push origin main and move down to look at the next set of instructions once this is pushed. What's going on? Unable to access. Just need to pause for a second, sorry. Okay, great way to start a new project, having to pause there for a sec, or new video, I should say. But I'm a little perplexed by I'm either missing something or GitHub. Right, GitHub's down. Try that again. There we go. Okay, just some random issue. Alright, so now that we've done that, we need to create a new project. So we want to create a new project. I'm just thinking from her where I like to store these, just so it's easy for making videos. And we don't really know what project, or haven't really shared what project we might be building this on, so I hadn't even thought about that. We were looking at doing the Zettelkasten type system. I don't want to just do a copy of the Zettelkasten system, rather I want to be inspired by that. So if you haven't gone back and watched my previous videos, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And logically, I should have created some videos or some done a video talking about the functionality we want to build, and we will get there, but for now I'm just kind of interested to see if we can get this like submodule process set up. So what we're going to do is call this like knowledge bank is the project. We'll come up with something a little bit better than that in the future. Need to go get my cat now. Unbelievable. Okay, I might actually get there. So file, what are we doing? Open folder. We'll open our knowledge bank folder. And this is going to be our new project. So, not that. Then it's saying to add the module, you need to run the following command in the new project directory. So, terminal, new terminal. To do this, I need to bring up my project in GitHub, and I need to git sub module add copy, and then actually I missed a step, so git init, then add the submodule. And then, oh my god, I can't believe my luck, honestly. My phone. Right, now what we need to do is git add, git commit, add it auth backend as submodule. Right, now to use the submodule in a new project, inside your project, blah, 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 you can navigate it to cd auth backend, and then we can do npm install. In your project's code, import and use the functionality from the submodule. What does that mean? I ran Now with this submodule approach, what we can now do is go back to our auth backend, make changes, and then we can kind of push these into this code base as well. So it couldn't install everything because of disk space. Okay. That's really annoying. Whoa. Great. So let's close this, bring this over here. Just going to move that whole project now. While it does that, basically if we go back to our notes from before in ChatGPT, benefit is that we can now basically pull in the functionality that we've created and call, register user from our various services, and it will work, which is great. Well, supposedly should work. So what we can now also do is then build on this functionality, and that's what I'm primarily interested in doing. So just waiting for this to come across. Storage. Why is it? Anyway, I'm just going to open this over here so you don't see all my personal files. Bring this back. Yes. Terminal, new terminal. And we need to do cd auth backend, and then we need to npm install. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm not exactly sure, so do I okay, so what we are going to do is in here, do we have, yes, we still have a git ignore. Right. Great. So for the purposes of time, I am just going to copy our .env and .env test files, and I'm going to bring those across into here. So we're going to still be using the same database behind the scenes. And then what I'm going to do is say, ChatGPT is still thinking. Okay, awesome. Great. Okay, so I just said, look, I've obviously done this. I now want to create some functionality. So in here, it's saying, if we go to routes, throwing up those components, register a new user, routes. So we've got that, we export it, import the route into the parent app. We need to import the amount as part of your Express application. Okay, so interesting. So I'm just asking, because obviously we've got nap.js and server.js in our kind of submodule. I'm just saying, what's best practice? Okay, interesting. So I'm wondering if we copy these, bring these here. Ask, this is my app.js file. Things like rate limit, sanitize. So ChatGPT was saying, although you have an app.js and server.js in this kind of submodule, these essentially just become redundant and or are used for testing purposes. You still need to define a new app and new server.js in the new parent, which in this case is our knowledge bank project. So for the interest of time, I copied and pasted these folders. I'm also thinking, the environment variables might need to be in this parent. Anyway, we'll get to that. But of course, then you can't import things like this because that's not how it works. So I am just seeing how we go about doing this, and this is the approach. So if we look at rate limit, that's what it's meant to be. Sanitize, error middleware, perform health check, suspicious, and not found error. So that's how it needs to be imported. Okay. Awesome. So then, should we're going to need to cd. We're going to npm install helmet Morgan Express. What else are we going to need? Alright, so okay, so yes, we need to take these, move those. Okay. Actually, what might also be easy here is so we've got to run npm init. Okay, then I don't expect this is going to work. Okay, module not found .env. And then actually we're also going to need to pull out our not that config. Cause. Module not found. Okay, so I think this might be incorrect in that we don't have source, right? And server. This is all experimenting to see if this is going to work. It's rate limiter. Where is it? Routes. Where's routes? Try that. Okay. That's running. No. What's this? So I tried CD. So it seems to be an issue with bcrypt. Let's just do that. And then npm install again. Come on. Right, so then what we're going to do is going to go cd, and then let's try and start it again. Okay, missing parameter. Right, now I get saying it's a problem with one of the routes. Okay, so if we go into our see what version. No, it's fine. I know. We're not on Express version 5. Alright. I am going to take a break and I'll come back. We need to update to Express version 5 and then hopefully we can get this submodules thing working. Okay, so back, just going to continue with this. I think there might be, maybe the issue is because we're trying to, we're not using Express version 5. So npm install Express at 5. And yeah, let's see if this helps. I also don't know actually if in here Express v5. Okay, so that is using Express v5. Alright, so let's try and run it again. No, we're still getting an error. It's really annoying that it doesn't say exactly where this error is. So in our routes, this could be anywhere, obviously. Maybe it's console log. Interesting. So oh no, it does exist. Logs. Logger is trying to write to error.log and app.log. So our logger functionality maybe we've got to create those error.log. Don't know if that is related, but we can try. This is a little bit more complex than I really hoped. Let's see if Claude can help here. So I have installed package.lock. Actually, I wonder if it's that's not going to help me either. This is so frustrating. Just for argument's sake, let's just make sure it's not related to that. Let's go back to Claude. So I'm just saying now I want to use this. I'm using my using the project in Claude and saying, hey, I want to use this project as a submodule. Please provide step-by-step instructions, including setting up an Express.js v5 server. Let's just okay. Didn't really provide anything else that I get this error. Interesting. that may be the issue. So let's just put this here. Let's try and run it again. See if we get the insight. Hang on. What's this? Just get rid of that for a second. Let's, where am I? Routes. So let's try this. Where do I have this? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try. Okay, I still get this issue. I still get this issue. Alright, so in modules. Nope. Although it's a different issue. Just comment that out for a sec. Cannot find module DB in server. Okay, yep. Oh, come on. Oh, no, it's working. Okay, great. That seems to work. It's not working. Oh, it could just be this IP address issue. Add current IP address. All right, let's save again. Run again. Hopefully that works. Awesome. Okay, now let's actually see if this works. So theoretically, if we go to register a new user, we should, in theory, still be able to call this route is it? Oh, it worked. Just took a really long time. How good's that? So this is great. Essentially what we've been able to do is leverage a common backend that I'm now going to be able to use for lots of different projects, and now we can build new functionality on top of I just realized I put this logs folder in the wrong thing, so I can delete that. We can now create new functionality on top of the existing functionality, and we don't need to, oh my god, I hope that didn't stop recording. Okay, don't worry about that. Yeah, what we can do is build on top of the existing functionality in our Auth backend, and now we can create specific functionality for our new application. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video there and come back with something new.